There is a candle vigil, a protest march that is being led by the DMK's MK Stalin and Kanimozhi. The dramatic pictures that Sam Daniel is bringing to us from Chennai. And also, Sam, what you confirmed to us just a short while ago is that Kanimozhi, in fact, has been detained by the Chennai police. What's happening?
That's right. A short while ago, the Chennai police detained Kanimozhi and she was picked up, taken into a bus, and as we speak now, the bus is just leaving. This is the place where a short while ago, hundreds of people had attempted to march towards the Raj Bhavan. We are in a place called Little Mount, and the Raj Bhavan is hardly a kilometer away from this area. Police had permitted them to assemble and protest up to this particular area where you see the barricades lined up across the road. But when they attempted to march beyond this point, police had actually taken into custody Kanimozhi and many other DMK protesters. In fact, you can see the bus is still there on the other side of the road carrying Kanimozhi and many other protesters. And DMK being an ally of the Congress, and the party is also demanding an apology from the Uttar Pradesh government for what they call manhandling Priyanka Vadra and Rahul Gandhi, the senior Congress leaders. And the party also accuses the UP government or alleges that minorities are not safe in Uttar Pradesh. Women's safety has become a question in Uttar Pradesh, and they want justice for the family of that young woman who died after being allegedly raped in Uttar Pradesh. And this all began around 6 o'clock, where hundreds of women had gathered there.
Yes, the visual that we're putting out on our screens right now is of earlier when Kanimozhi was detained. We also saw that there was a scuffle that took place between the Chennai police and protesters. There were barricades that were pushed. How many people so far have been detained in this march?
We don't have any official information yet on how many have been detained at the moment, Rishika, but the fact that around 3 buses have taken protesters and leaders like Kanimozhi, we can reasonably assess that it could be around maybe 150 people who have been detained, and large number of other protesters have been let off at the moment. In a while we may get a statement or a confirmation in terms of whether these arrested people would be remanded and sent to jail, or would they be let off the way normally police do during these protests. Normally these protests happen in the daytime, and now it's a COVID situation. No protests are allowed. Prohibitory orders are in place across Tamil Nadu, in Chennai in particular. Nevertheless, these cadre managed to assemble at this Little Mount area where police had permitted them, although there was no formal permission granted. After the leaders, MK Stalin and Kanimozhi, addressed the gathering, they attempted to march towards the Raj Bhavan. It was at that point the police had erected barricades and made sure they will not go beyond that. Still, some managed to breach. They were taken into custody along with DMK MP Kanimozhi, who have been moved to a different place as we speak now.